Good evening, Geek Nation. Yes, I do that better than George. I don't care what anybody says. So what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us on another episode of That Geek Show. As you noticed, we are a little short on members, but we've got people slowly coming in. George is on a sabbatical again for another week. Here's Frankie. So George is on another sabbatical, so he's actually taking some time off and hanging out with the family. So I am doing hosting duties again, which, I think we seem to get more views when I do the hosting duties. I'm just saying.
I'm putting it out there.
Someone took a dirty shot at me because of the thumbnail that I made. So, I'm just saying. So, so what's going on, everybody? So obviously Calvin and George are missing from tonight. However, I am joined with my friends as always. Joining me is the wisest of wizards. We've got Craig from Half-Assed Reviews. What's up, Craig?
Hello there. How's it going? Good to be with y'all tonight.
I like when you do that. I like when you do that. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Not bad. What if Frankie said I sound like Hannibal Lecter?
Hello there.
Hello, Clarice.
Hello, Clarice.
So, and joining us as always is our man from No More Mutants. We got Ralph. What's up, Ralph?
What's up, guys? Shalom and mazel tov to all of you. Dale.
And then we've got the angriest of Mandalorians in the chat, the raging Mando himself. What's up, Frankie?
Good. I'll be a little calm today.
What's up?
All the rage is out. Oh,
you are raging. You're raging against the machine, but you got to speak up too so we can hear you rage.
Testing.
Microphone.
Microphone.
Is that a Mr. microphone?
Yeah, that's what I have. I think Frankie's got the same microphone I got. I got the
Blue Yeti.
I got a Blue Yeti. He's got a Silver Yeti.
They're going old school with the Mr. Microphone. That's
I know you like that. Yeah.
So
that was quick for me.
So while we're waiting on Frankie to fix his connections, there we go.
Sorry.
What's up, Frankie?
All good. No raging today. We just got done with gun rage.
No raging today.
All the aggression is out.
Okay. Frankie.
I think he's still cutting in and out.
Yeah, he's still cutting in and out. You might have to adjust your mic. Did you just get the mic?
No. Okay.
All right. So while we're waiting on Frankie to fix his mic, and again, as always, it would not be another episode of the Geek Show if we did not have any kind of technical difficulties, because we normally do. So we have to. We're consistent in that aspect.
Absolutely.
So that's always a good thing. So let's see what we got going on in the chat. So we got about 44 people watching right now and 20 thumbs up. Guys, as you're coming in, please be sure to smash that thumbs up button. And if you're not part of the YouTube, the Marvelous Knights YouTube group, please be sure to do so. The link is in the description, and also you can hit the join button for $1.99 a month. You get all kind of excellent perks, first access to videos, private member live streams, private member giveaways. You know the drill by now. I'm tired of saying this. Listen, just give me your damn money already, all right? Will you? All right, just give me your damn money. I have to buy that Rodimus statue, okay? And I can't do that without your money. So
I need that Rodimus statue. I'm about to sell a kidney. Let's go.
The Hulkbuster almost went out the window. So, all right, let's see what we got going on in the chat. We got my man Len Hansen. We got Pinche Paracho. We got Sawyer Stash. We got J-Rod. We got Thornton Applebottom. We got my man Joe Mojo Collectibles. We got Philip A. We got Anthony Henry. We got my man Graphics Guy. We got WTF It's Juan. We got Alan in the chat. Alan! Let's see. We got Emperor Zurg. The Clown. We got Elijah P. We got Jazzy. We got Jedi Shizzle. We got Alex the Figure Collector. What up? We got my man Thor 2941. Let's see. We got the Indo Nerd. We got Ronaldo. What's going on? We got Nathan's Gaming. We got my man DCJ RST10 to the nearest decimal point. What's up, dude? We got Arch. We got more Warship. We got the Badger. What's up, Badger? We got Josh McCoy. We got Carrion Lions. What's going on? We got Malkin 55555. Hey, what's up? And I think we are all caught up as long as more people are coming in. And yeah, so how's everybody's week been?
Don't ask.
Yeah. Everybody's just having a meh week.
Yeah. Just about.
It's Friday night. You guys need to get hype.
So yes, good to be Friday.
Yes, thank God. I will say that. I wish I had a drink.
I'll pass you one.
There you go.
And we got and I'm sorry, I didn't see you, McButtergolem. My bad. So there's McButtergolem and there's Monkey Jeebus. So what's going on, guys? Thank you. God forbid I missed somebody. My apologies. So all right. Let's see what we got going on. So the week's been pretty busy. Just doing the hunts and collecting. And I know Ralph, you actually have a live stream tomorrow on your Instagram with the co-founders of Figpin. So Thanks to Calvin, we are now all officially on the Figpin bandwagon.
Got one.
Yeah, you got Jubilee. Frankie looked like he was grabbing for one. Frankie, you got any?
Just got one.
You got it today? Craig's like, what's a Figpin?
I got nothing.
I got my Moon Knight. Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to have it on No More Mutants on Instagram, like around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll have Amato, who was here with us, I think, last week or the week before last. And they were gracious enough to say that they would join me, just to get it out to the community. And Calvin literally, led me down the rabbit hole, And
That's awesome.
Now the next rabbit hole is that Maquette Galactus.
Yeah, that thing's a beast. Hopefully we get more information on that thing soon. So Frankie's got a giant smile on his face. What's going on? Huh?
It cracks me up.
What?
Right.
The Galactus? Oh yeah, because So obviously, for those that don't know, we have a private group chat where it's me, Craig, George, Frankie, Calvin, and we found the pictures of Galactus and we started putting them in the private chat. And Frankie's like, "Yo, why does this dude have a Muppet on top of his head?"
Now you can't unsee that.
Yeah, exactly. And once he said that, I saw that. I was like, "Holy shit, this dude really does have a Muppet on top of his damn head." I'm like, this is unreal. And of course, I had to mention that during the collecting news. And then after the collecting news was over, we were done filming that. George is like, "Really, bro?" He's like, "You have to mention the Muppet." I'm like, dude. How do you not notice it? How do you not notice it?
I noticed it after you guys said it. I saw your video. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I can't unsee this Muppet. He's everywhere.
I couldn't unsee it when I saw it.
It is everywhere. I mean, but that maquette does look beautiful, and the original one, it does.
What's Frankie? You got to fix your mic, dude.
Yeah, it's still whack.
Cutting out?
Yeah, it's cutting in and out. All right, man. So, but that dude, that thing is awesome. Obviously, we can only take guesstimates of how big that thing's going to be. So, I mean,
if it's at least as big as the original, I'm fine for it. How much was
how big was the original one? Was it like over 3 feet?
I think it was like 44 inches or something like that. That's what I heard. Yeah. And it had that tiny little surfer that flew around him. But here he's in the praise God mode, or I just ate. I'm so stuck.
Bow down to the. He's sitting there. He's like, bow down to the sideshow warlords.
Yeah. Yeah. Who will blackball you any second they can.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we had some good things released today. If anybody was paying attention, Hot Toys announced a Soko Otano with a Goguru, which is interesting considering the fact that they've already issued the Beskar Mandalorian with the
Jamie says it was about 33 inches, not 44. Okay, so I misspoke, Jamie. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah. So I mean, it's kind of funny that they're giving us another Goguru, with another character. And the funny thing is that she didn't even really spend much time with him as Mando did. So it's kind of interesting to see why they would do that. But that's but that's just me. I understand it's marketing. They want to maximize the most that they can, and to me it's just. Yeah. Now you're good.
Yeah, now you're good.
My gaming headset was still hooked up, so it was reading that mic. You talking about Ahsoka?
Come on, guy. Yeah, we were talking about the Ahsoka with the.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense to stick Grogu with her.
Nah, because she may be I think out of the entire episode, it was maybe a total of less than 2 minutes with him.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
that-
She named him. I mean, come on.
she named him.
Yeah, his name is Goguru.
Like
No,
a pet.
it's Baby Yoda. It's Baby Yoda. Just
Can we keep him?
Yeah.
I'll
Don't
shall
feed
name him.
Don't
I
feed him
hid
after midnight.
I hid him when Anakin came to kill the kids. You know,
Right. Right.
needed to say, I
That's
ran out
awesome.
the building with him.
All right, you guys want to see something weird?
Sure.
All right, so I got on eBay because I missed out. Watch that when you guys had the Fig Pin guys on, and I'm like, okay, so I get that. That's a cool concept. Went out, got me Wolverine. Obviously, I collect the original trilogy Star Wars, so I picked up this bad boy.
Yeah,
Oh, Luke and the Tauntaun. That's the one that
Yeah.
George got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
that's nice.
Okay, so I got it from the guy on eBay. He messages me, says, "Hey, I can't find them, so I'll just give you a refund." Then he emails me again and says, "Never mind, I found them. For the trouble, I'll send you something extra."
Oh, what he sent
Good
you?
win.
A hair bag.
No.
I am not kidding. He came in this box.
Are you for real?
I am for real. In our chat, I'll show you the email.
Is
Oh
that
my
a
Came in
God.
this
is that-
box.
Is that a
and this
supreme?
thing.
Is that a supreme one?
Yeah.
Those things are worth money. Just saying.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
But-
rock it at
but-
South Beach if you want.
But I mean, but for real, a shower cap.
This is what was in there.
You
Wow.
should write the guy back.
Oh,
Be
wait,
bro,
wait.
I'm oh, and
And
Supreme
stickers.
Want a
stickers.
sticker? We'll do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway live tonight.
Oh my god.
Right now.
Yo, what the hell, man? I would, dude, if that was me, I would pack it back up in the box and send it back to the guy and be like, yo, keep your shit, dude.
Wrapped in the shower cap.
I don't care if it's Supreme or it had Nike checks on it or whatever, you know, whatever the branding is. Dude, a shower cap, really? Like, dude, I don't have any fucking hair. That doesn't do me any good. What good? What
I
good
know,
would
right?
a shower cap
Look at
do
this.
me if that was
Look
sent?
at
If
this.
that was sent to me?
So do you use soap up there because you have no hair? You don't need shampoo.
No, because I shave my I shave my head like once a week, so I don't even need to wash, rinse, and repeat. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know,
You're good.
So,
You're good.
yeah. My days are washing hair are over with.
I miss those days. I actually did it
Beard.
one time. I actually
Oh, I have
shaved.
beard. I wash my beard. Yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I got to keep the beard looking good for the thing. So you know,
For the Chupacabra.
Billy Crystal once said, he was like, as I get older, I lose hair where I want it, and I'm growing hair where I don't want it.
Yeah.
yeah, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Let's
real.
see. Juan is saying I'm really trying hard not to fall into hot toys. I have one so far, but don't go crazy with them. Yeah, it's listen, I love my hot toys. Okay, I think they're the greatest things in the world. They're way better. They're so cool. It's awesome. I enjoy them. I know Craig's had some. Frankie's got some on order now.
Yep.
You
Can't
know,
wait for that Mando to come in.
I know.
0. I still have 0.
You'll get them. You'll get them.
I had
We'll
one,
get you there,
I
buddy.
sold
Don't
it.
worry.
I sold it, but that maquette, it's literally beautiful. And I saw somebody in here that said, I think it was Mojo, somebody said that they ordered their Rodimus. And I
It was Emperor Zurg.
Emperor
Ordered.
Zurg,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Emperor Zurg ordered.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he just
I'm
commented
envious.
now. He goes, "When are you selling?" He goes, "When are you selling your hot toys to get the Rodimus Prime?" Dude,
I would do it.
George like sent me like down a downward spiral of like depression after he showed me that, and he was like, "Yeah, the price tag on that's like $1,600."
Jeez.
And like my nuts literally went back up into my chest. It was like I have no idea how the hell I could even remotely afford something like that.
Yeah,
as much as
tell the wife.
as much as I listen, honestly, if I thought about it, I would probably have to sell probably at least half of my Hot Toys collection in order to afford that.
Wow. It is beautiful though.
It is. Listen, I prefer the figures, because the statue's cool to look at and everything, but I like the fact that with the figures and everything, you can put them in poses and stuff like that, and it's not stagnant. So that's just me. I'm not trying to make drama for the statue people, but I'm just, Craig.
I was laughing at McButter Gollum said, I'd rather have that sticker than the whole transformation. That
Calvin was trying to give away. Oh my God. Yeah, that was great. It was funny because we were talking about that too. And you see that now in the moderator chat that every day we come up with these themes for, what we're going to be doing on the group. So the funny thing is that what was it? The one that what did we do today? The one that got away,
right?
Was the one. I was like, I think me and Frankie both kind of said the same thing. It was something about regret purchasing or something like that. I think it was like your regret, hashtag regrettable purchase. And George was like, oh, what purchase would you regret? Oh, that's easy. That was that freaking Aquaman hot toy, man. That thing had no articulation to it whatsoever. It's just basically that's exactly what it was doing, Ralph. It just you couldn't, the suit.
How the hell is it going to swim like that?
Yeah, the suit was so stiff you couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah,
it was crazy. That was probably one of the worst purchases I've made probably. Now as far as the best purchase I made, I don't know yet because I still feel like my best purchase is yet to come.
That is true.
Let's see. Yeah, Badger's saying do it for the channel, Seth. Everybody always wants me to do everything for the channel.
Yeah,
maybe I don't want to do it for the channel. Maybe I just want to do it for Seth for once.
Do it for Seth.
What about Seth? Why doesn't Seth get what Seth wants?
When is Seth going to be happy?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What is it? We got Mike's in the chat saying, "Oh, you know who you can call if you want to sell your hot toys." That Mando looked awesome on the dewback. Yes, that dewback that George opened up on my.
That did look killer.
Oh my God! What is it? What'd you say it was?
I said that looked killer.
Oh yeah, that thing was. So what was funny is we were George is like, hey, can you make the thumbnail for that that stream? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I gave him one option, which was freaking hilarious. And you know what? I'm gonna see if I can share it with you guys because I honestly thought that it was probably one of the best ones.
This one was not chosen, obviously, right?
No, this one was far from chosen. Let me see if I got it. If I kept it, yeah. So here, I'll make my screen big so everybody could see it. You guys will definitely die laughing at this one. So George's head is on the sand trooper, and my head is on the
back.
That would have been it. I would have chosen that one.
Yeah.
How was that not chosen?
Oh, I listen. George's. Well, it's funny because he's like, "Yo, your head's not proportioned on the dewback." I'm like, whatever, man. I'm like, dude. I'm like, people will click on that and die laughing.
That's part of what's funny is that it's out of proportion.
Yeah, So I thought that was a good one.
Kind of looked like a Funko Pop, didn't it?
Yeah. But it was just funny though because George is just writing, just writing me. Well, hey, whoa, hey,
whoa,
hey, whoa, hey,
Tranquilízate.
Mr. Max, thank you. He goes, "What's up, guys? Enjoy all your videos. Thank you so much." Let's see. Badger saying, "I thought you would have picked up a Flock Sully. Those days are long behind me." Let's see. Norman Rich, how's it going, buddy? Let's see who else we got in here.
Colin said we need to make that an emote.
We need to make that an emote. Yeah. Listen. Good. Yeah, that was. Listen. I love doing stupid thumbnails like that because again, I like to entertain people. I think it's I think when people I want people to see stuff. I want them their first initial reaction to laugh. Mm-hmm. Because if you laugh, you've already got them. You've already got them hooked. That's, right. That's just me. Yep. Frankie, what's going on with the printer, dude?
I don't have a printer. Oh, what printer?
You were talking about a printer this morning. What's going on?
Oh, my 3D printer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to come in. I ordered a Epax E10.
Nice.
Ooh.
So it's a mid-sized printer, so I'll be able to print quarter scale without having to break it up and then reattach it.
I want that Wolverine you posted in the group.
Yeah, that was part of a Patreon, and they that was limited to us that actually are part of it. So it's pretty cool. But the cool thing is it goes with a Captain. So the original grouping was Captain America versus Black Panther.
Oh,
but they somebody said that Captain America looks like this cover, so it's the Wolverine versus Captain America cover.
And
Captain America Annual 8. And yep. And so they made it to where that Wolverine can go right there with it. It looks just like that cover.
that's awesome.
That's iconic.
Yeah. So next week I should have that. That was like.
Are you gonna try to print other? Are you gonna try to print like armor and stuff? You're gonna like try to make like a suit or something?
Right now, just the quarter scale stuff, and then because I joined another one where I can sell the prints, so I have the rights to sell them, and I really want to get the Saturn Jupiter when it comes out. And then that there's another one too. I can't remember the name of it, but you can print a full size helmet with it, resin helmet, and not have to break it up at all.
That's awesome.
So that's the goal right now, though. So I can print guns and stuff like that. So all those guns George has on the wall, I'll be able to do with this printer.
That's awesome. I wish I had time. I wish I had time to do something like that.
It's fun. It's not a really small learning curve, too. That's what I was surprised about.
What were you going to say, Craig?
Once you pay for the printer and the expense of that, how expensive is the resin or whatever the stuff is?
So 1 kilogram of resin is about $30. And
how far does that get you?
I can probably print at least 2 full quarter scale models with it.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Okay. As long as you hollow it out.
Yeah.
But then, so then you have a hollowed out model. So it's not like a statue. It doesn't feel as heavy.
Yeah.
But watching some YouTube stuff, there's this putty type material that's you just add water to it and you fill it and it hardens it up, and now you got the weight.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So it's really, really cool.
So what you print is like kind of like the skeleton to it.
Yeah, I mean it's just hollowed out on the inside, but it is and it isn't. So it still has the supports are on the inside as well. It's just not filled up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Craig Norman, yes, Craig does have a killer display.
Yeah,
he does.
Told him thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Mr. Max is saying the target depression is real. I believe you now, Seth. Hey, listen, you go in a super target, you get super depressed. I say it all the time.
There's nothing in there.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. If you watched my latest hunting video today, OG Geek was with me, and I mean that dude was just like ripping Walmart a new one.
I did watch it.
Yeah.
Yoda.
Yoda man. No, Yoda man. So listen, that was so much fun because we were just going around. Yeah, we were just going around, and we just went into a random GameStop, and I saw the mask, and I started playing with it, and Mike was like, "Oh, how much is it?" So I like picked it up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "This thing's on clearance for like $10."
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy shit!" So then we picked him up, and it was funny because people were looking at us.
He didn't even hesitate, man. He grabbed it.
Right.
He just like, give me that.
Mine.
People were looking at us like while we were sitting in the parking lot. Like they were like, "Oh my god, these guys got Yoda masks on. They're probably going to go in and like try to rob a place or something like that." And then the funny thing was that we left the parking lot, and obviously Mike was driving because we were in his car, and I basically just sat in the passenger seat with the Yoda mask on, just driving, and like I was like waving to people like down the street like where we were going and shit.
Point Break 1.5.
Yeah. It's like, I rob you, I will.
I did that to my wife. Was like, so when I first got that Stormtrooper helmet,
yeah,
I put it on, was driving around on the interstate. And so she's like, "Oh my god, are you really doing that?" But what was cool was all the little kids. Like they would trip out whenever they would see you going down the road.
Thank you, Arch. I appreciate that.
I've wanted to take the Loki bust and put him in the passenger seat
that would
and
be awesome.
put a camera and ride around, but I don't know how I'd keep it from falling. But that would be a pretty funny video.
I got a cosplayer that makes Transformer heads, and he makes them really, really good. And I would wear that Soundwave that he has while driving my car all over Miami. No questions asked. Soundwave or even Shockwave with one eye. I'd be driving my car with no problem if I could.
Well, it was funny because I tried to, I tried to have relations with the wife last night. So she was in the living room and like I poked my head out from the bedroom with the Yoda mask on. I was like,
Which
sexy. I was like, sexy time it is. And she's
Mark
like,
it on your calendars.
and she's like, yeah, she's like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
I
Come
was
on.
like, and then I looked at. Yeah, and then I took off the mask and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "What's the matter, baby?" I was like, "You don't want to feel the force?"
She said, "Do not."
Yeah.
She said, "Do or do not." There is no do not.
Judge me by my size, do you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that shit was funny. What is it, Arch? I hope one day to meet Seth. He seems like such a cool, down to earth dude. Listen, I just like to have fun with life, man. Life's too short to get bent out of shape about all the bullshit, the stress of being an adult and all that stuff. Like, I'm basically letting my kids raise themselves at this point. It's and they're only like 6 and 12, so they don't need a father in their life. I just go about and do my own thing.
They're gonna have a great time.
Yeah. I woke up when it's funny. So I retract that previous statement because obviously I'm making a joke. I do care about what goes on in my kids' lives and stuff like that. So actually one morning I woke up and my older one was up in his room playing, forgot what he was playing on his PlayStation. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing." And he's got like a tub of Breyer's ice cream at like 7 o'clock in the morning in his room. Like he's like, I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, it's just breakfast." I'm like, "Dude," ice cream is not breakfast.
He's living the dream. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's got
Maybe he stayed up late.
Yeah,
he might not have been up early. He might have been up late.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I've caught him. He's going to be 13. He's going to be 13 in July. I caught him multiple times throughout the past couple of months. Like I'd get up at 2 o'clock in the morning because I'd have to go to the bathroom because God forbid my bladder can hold it all night.
We're getting old.
Craig knows what I'm talking about. So so I get up, I go to the bathroom, and then I peek my head out of the bedroom, and how you see that faint light flashing, like someone left the TV on or something. Yeah. So I go ahead and I tiptoe quietly, and now I'm a big guy, but I move very light, so you won't hear me. You won't hear me coming. So then I walk into the room, and then I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh," and you see the controller go flying out of his hand and all that shit. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I couldn't sleep." I was like, "Well, now you're going to sleep." I'm like, "You're going to wake your brother up." I'm like, "Go to bed." Just
well, at least
my brother used to do that. 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, dude, you got school in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand.
So if you don't game, you probably just ruined some awesome stats for him. He was probably in the zone, and you just screwed his whole game up. His kill-death ratio probably just tanked because of that.
Yeah.
Well, I think he was playing Fortnite, so yeah, probably.
Oh no, then you did the right thing.
Okay. I like how King Benny's saying Seth learned his parenting from Big Daddy. Yeah, the kids pee, and I just lay down newspaper to cover it up.
What'd you get, Thor? Got a second hot toy?
Pre-ordered my second Hot Toys, Lord Seth. All hail, Lord Seth. Hot Toys God. Hail, hail, hail. What'd you get, Thor? Yeah, what'd you pre-order? Scott is saying I used to keep my Game Boy Color underneath my pillow. Yeah, I remember those. Days.
Classic.
Oh man,
it was hard to keep an Atari 2600 underneath your pillow.
One stick that did it all.
Yep.
Mojo's using my a quote that I used in my video because we were driving.
Let's go to Best Buy.
Yeah. Mike's like, "Oh, can we? We're passing Best Buy." He's like, "Can we go there real fast?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Sure." Best Buds go to Best Buy. I'm like, "Why not?"
Somebody asked you earlier what games you play.
Frankie.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't catch it.
Speaking of ice cream, tried Haagen-Dazs caramel cone explosion the other day. The closest thing to legal crack cocaine I can imagine. Utter mouth bliss.
Anything caramel's I'm there.
Yeah, right?
Total junkie.
Moff P, what is going on? Let's see. Bro, that was me back in 2014, my freshman year.
Yeah.
God, I don't miss dude, I didn't even play, it was funny because I really wasn't such a a gamer back in the day. I was more, again, like today's kids are all about staying inside and playing video games. I was all about going outside and just, playing sports and having fun and, soaking in life.
See how much money's involved with gaming now?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sports, it's ridiculous.
The whole industry.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's just they're just barely touching it too.
Yeah. I mean, I had my healthy balance, like Seth was saying, play outside. I was riding my bike until the lights came on and stayed on, and my mom's yelling for my name. But, I would play Jedi Knights Academy when it came out and stuff like that on a PC. And I'm like, man, I could get stuck here for hours. And then my wife at the time was like, yo, you're going to get off that thing? I was like, yeah, I guess so. Now I'm on Warzone every so often when I get a chance, but can't play like I used to.
What's going on, G-Force? Thor is saying Boba Fett from the Mandalorian Deluxe set and the Ahsoka without Baby Yoda.
Outstanding.
Juan is saying gaming is shit now, in my opinion.
Ahsoka's a DX. I saw the eyes move.
Yeah, Ahsoka's a DX, yeah. Yeah, it's creepy when the eyes move, man. That shit freaks me out.
They follow you, or I mean, I don't know.
No, if you pop off the head, and then there's like a little switch in the back, and it lets you rotate the eyes.
Yeah, I did that on my Luke, and that kind of was creepy.
Yeah.
Well, you remember? Well, no, Craig, were you with us when we were watching that Prime 1 live stream when they were announcing like all those statues?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Did you remember like how much I freaked out when they showed that Joker and the eyes were moving?
Yes,
the eyes were moving. That thing,
right?
Dude, like on a statue, really?
Yeah.
That like shit's creepy as fuck. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and all of a sudden you're like walking by it and you're like, did the eyes move? It's like, I know I got to go to the bathroom, but I literally don't want to shit myself while I'm standing there. It's
follows you around your room.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing, man?
I don't know if I like that feature on a statue.
Yeah, that's just creepy what they do with that stuff.
Just give it a different portrait.
Huh?
Just give it a different portrait instead of having eyes that follow you.
Yeah,
right.
I'll find you.
Yeah,
it's like, no, you won't.
Chucky.
Yeah. No, you won't. That's why I don't watch horror movies, because that shit just will freak me out to all ends of the earth.
Hey, speaking about statues, I know Sideshow's going to have this big old reveal night or something like that. Are you guys covering it on MCE?
I leave all statue-related stuff up to the Medina Lorian. That's his department. I'm just contacted to show up for comic relief. So George is the brains. I'm the brawn. That's how I look at it. So that's the best way. That's the best way to describe it. King Dingaling, no problem for being late. Thank you for joining us. The greatest name in YouTube alive. What's up, BT Photography? What is your favorite hot toy? My favorite hot toy is my Hulkbuster.
Yep.
It's the one piece in my.
Hulkbuster.
It is the one piece in my collection I cannot live without. But then there's a close for second place. It's a tie for second place with two.
Oh.
There's the Mark VI, and then there's the War Machine Mark I.
How did you get those?
I know, right? Well, this guy half-assed reviews was like, "Hey, I got some Hot Toys, man. Are you interested?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's his fault that I'm on the Hot Toy kick now too.
Right.
Everybody, did he send
I needed
you
my
something too?
enabler shirt.
Did he send you something too, Frankie?
That bad boy right there.
What is?
Is that a Vader?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hoth diorama.
Yep.
And
then I got Luke and R2 over here.
Sweet.
Yep,
I was happy when George got the Tarkin and the Vader from you, and you gave him that back scene. That thing was cool.
Yeah, the Death Star window.
Those guys do some really good work.
Yeah, Jazz Inc. If y'all collect Hot Toys and want diorama, he makes them for Detail size, Besta size. He has different versions, but Jazz Inc. dioramas. So he has killer stuff for Star Wars. And he's been doing Batman vehicles and stuff like that. Really cool stuff.
I'm actually, speaking of Batman vehicles, I'm actually contemplating the Tumbler.
Really?
Are you?
Yeah. As much as I don't have any Batmans in my collection, that's like next to the 89 Keaton Batmobile. That's like my favorite. That's like my favorite Batmobile, the Tumbler. That thing is just epic.
How much DC stuff do you have?
None.
None.
I don't have any DC Hot Toys.
Wow.
I have a few of the multiverse figures, but that's really about it. I mean, I don't really dabble much in the DC stuff, but I did have Superman and the Flash and most of the Justice League at one point, and then I was just like, it doesn't go with the direction that I'm going with, so I sold them off for other pieces. So it's I don't know. I like DC, but I don't get the feels about it the way I feel about Marvel. So
Right.
I agree. How about you, Frankie? Because I see mostly Star Wars behind you.
Yeah, it's all Star Wars.
Yeah.
I got the Sideshow Wolverine statue, the premium format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow.
That was my first statue. And that thing was just, I mean, it's like, reminded me of a Jim Lee picture that I used to have a poster of.
Yeah.
And that thing was just, I didn't hesitate, got that. And then I got a Darth Vader statue from Rogue One. But I don't have any DC stuff.
Yeah. Craig's all Marvel.
Yep.
Yeah. Craig's on Marvel. I see.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Marvel back there, don't he?
Chris invited me on the
like 2/3 of
Rogues
it.
Gallery.
Yeah.
Right. Chris invited me on Rogues Gallery, and I'm like, I got no Batman stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's funny. Arch is saying I keep my condoms in an R2D2 by my bed. It's covered in dust because that's how long it's been since it was touched. Wow.
Nice.
Ooh. Derek never broke again. Hey Seth, would you ever get into collecting? I have Mezco figures, man. I have Marvel Mezcos. Star Wars for life, Frankie. See? There you go. Got all your Star Wars guys in here. Feel the force, you will.
Kind of has to be. I named my daughter Leia, so.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Right.
can't change the room. You got to keep those posters.
Yep.
I mean, I
Those
want
three right there, that's my childhood, man. When I look at those, that just, I don't know, you feel like we did when you first went to the movie theater. I mean, I saw that when it first came out.
Yeah. I was in the theater. I remember my room had the Burger King posters, the Star Wars Burger King posters, the 4. And I love those. I would have taken them down. And then, little by little, it's changed and evolved. But I'm mostly X-Men, but I dabble into everything if I can. But I can't financially. Not when they're building the house. Ugh.
I contacted the original artist for the Empire Strikes Back poster.
Ooh.
Oh, did you?
And I didn't know. I learned something. That's not the original image. It was actually altered. And he has the original image. And so like the Cloud City is on the left side. It's actually supposed to be on the other side.
No.
And I don't know why it got altered, but and he's going to sign it for me and send me it.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sawyer Statue saying, Frankie, do you have the original Revenge of the Jedi poster?
I do have one, yes.
Nice.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Frankie's like, I got more shit than George does. Yeah.
I have a tattoo. He doesn't have one of those. I actually got two.
No, he doesn't.
Game, George.
I know, for real, dude. I mean, I don't know about Craig, but I know, Frankie, what you got the Mandalorian, what is it, Boba Fett, right?
I got a guitar.
Huh?
Guitar.
Oh, Craig has a tattoo. I didn't know that.
You know that.
Look at that. Ralph, you got any?
No, I am the only Puerto Rican in Miami that doesn't have a tattoo. All others have one, or multiple. So my brothers and I are the only Puerto Ricans without tattoos. That's our claim to fame.
That's actually pretty cool. See, I have 2 tattoos. I've got Captain America shield on my arm, and then here over here on my chest, I have both of my sons' names.
Oh,
so
nice.
So yeah, Arch is saying George has a My Little Pony tattoo on his lower back.
He's getting Jar Jar too.
Well,
how do you share a screen? Can
Uh-huh.
you share my? Can I share my screen?
Yeah, if you see on the thing where it says
Oh, there
share.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah, George actually has a tattoo. George has like a. I always joke with him, but I always joke with him because it looks like it's like a gang tattoo, like he's part of Latin Kings or something like that. So like I always joke with him about that tattoo, and he's
Let
like,
him put out.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I was like, did you get jumped in after you got that tattoo or what? I'm like, how does that work?
There you go.
What do you got, Frankie?
Can you see it?
There we go.
There's mine.
Nice.
I can't see it.
Dude.
Oh, there it is. Wow, nice. Nice detail on it.
Yep.
6 hours.
Wow.
Wow.
Somebody did a great job with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Captain America tattoo that I got was 3 hours.
Wow.
So yeah, that was Skeletor 83. Seth, where are your legends? They're all in storage right now, unfortunately. They are all in storage. The only things I have in display in my room right now are my Hot Toys, my statues, and I have some Ninja Turtle stuff. That's about it, because obviously everything that I'm buying right now is just going into storage until I get a bigger place with a bigger room, and then I can get everything fully on display. So yeah. It's I really do want to have everything on display, because I got a lot of cool shit that I've been collecting over the years, and I do want to show it to everybody, but it's like right now I'm so limited to my space.
Laughing at you earlier, you're like, Symbol, one more DTOF and I'm out of room, and you're like, I'm considering the tumbler.
Yeah.
No, we all do that.
Yeah.
I'm out of room. Oh, look at that.
I can squeeze these guys together.
Yeah.
I had to run out. Yeah, I had to run out to IKEA this afternoon and buy another DTOF. So I've got like one more to build, which will put, what is that? That'll give me 6 DTOFs in my room. So it's like, and then I've got to rearrange this behind me, and I've got to put other stuff. It's just like, I've got more coming in than I do going out, and that's not good. So I'm truly experiencing the collector's dilemma.
Right.
Yeah. Space.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun when you look for a house, because then it's like you're like, okay, how can I display my stuff? It's the most important factor when you're trying to decide what to buy.
I mean, listen, it's gotten to the point where me and George have even had conversations, and even Mike's had conversations with me, and he wants to get in on it too.
I think it's a good idea
about getting a space, about getting like a studio space where we can have our own sets, and then one joint set, because like me and George talked about it, we had so much fun doing the live stream with the do back with both of but it would probably be so much better if we could both be there live in person next to each other, doing that together. And
it's a different experience as a host, and on top of that, just performing the show, but then you can leave it on display, and it's great.
Mike is saying, don't be taking my shit. All right, I'm the storage king. Yeah. So if you guys didn't watch the hunt video today, I traded Hot Toys with Mike. I traded my Mark the War Machine from Endgame, and I traded him for the Doctor Strange from Infinity War. So but it was funny though, because I called, because what prompted that whole transaction was I've been looking for a Doctor Strange forever, and the prices are just really high on him right now. So I called Mike, and I was like, because I knew he had one sitting in his storage, and I'm like, hey buddy, and he's like, what do you want, Seth? And I'm like, I'm like, hey man, I'm like, I know you got that Doctor Strange just sitting in your storage collecting dust. I'm like, would you be interested in parting ways with it? And he's like, well, I haven't really thought about it. I'm like, well, think about it, So then he's like, yeah, you're right. It'll probably be a while before I get to it. And he's like, I'd rather give it a good home. So,
later.
Yeah. So I went with with the notion that I was going to buy it from him. And then when we were hanging out the other day, he's like, oh, I want to go to Tate's. He's like, I want to go buy that War Machine from Endgame.
Oh,
ding. I'm like, well, you don't have to do that. I'm like, if you want, we can just do an even swap. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, what else do you got for trade? He's like, let's go to Seth's house. So yeah, he wound up taking the War Machine from Endgame, and I got Doctor Strange, and I'm totally smitten over that Doctor Strange. So I'm probably going to be opening that up. Next Thursday on the Hot Toys Lounge Live.
Have you looked at it yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've looked at it. This thing, it's beautiful.
Your articulation should be really good on that.
The what?
Your articulation should be really good on that, because the poses you're going to have to put them in to sell it.
Well, the thing is that I know that there's like a company out there that makes like a third party set of like multiple arms that like you can position behind his back. So I've been trying to see if I could find that on eBay somewhere, because like I want to display him like that with him like floating in the air and like all the multiple arms behind him. I think that would be cool.
Well, can you comb his hair? That's the most important.
No,
part.
it's sculpted, which is the way it should be. The funny thing is that Thor is saying that, yo, you Jedi mind tricked OG.
I had the one from the Strange movie, and the tailoring on the outfit and the cloak is amazing. I mean, it's like there's nothing close to it as far as the tailoring of the outfit on that guy. The layers of the clothes and the quality of the material is just sick.
What is it? Survival Comics is asking, anyone got the XM Iceman? Is it good?
I
do not.
No, that would be a negative, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, eh?
I wish.
What is it?
Nice
Arch
got it.
Arch is saying that the Iceman is sick. Have you guys watched what is it, that show on Amazon, Invincible?
No, I still haven't watched it yet. I've watched YouTube snips.
You guys got to watch that. That's
looks pretty bloody.
Really good.
It is really bloody. The story is really good.
Yeah.
I got to watch that afterward. Yeah, because they just released the next episode. I got to watch that tonight.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. You can go. You're okay with.
Seth loved that movie. Don't let him laugh.
It was fantastic. You know, basically they made King Kong look like a bitch. So it's like
that's because he is.
Watched y'all's review yet?
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert. What is it? You guys should check out Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Yeah,
it'll make you love DC. It'll make you guys love DC. I swear.
Is that the animated one? I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's the animated one.
Yeah,
that one's pretty good. It's right after Public Enemies, I think it is.
Scott is saying Godzilla versus Kong was written by a 6-year-old.
And then he picked up a big spear or axe, and then he kicked his butt.
Yeah, right. He still couldn't even beat him with the hammer.
Did you guys see the trailer to the zombie movie, the Snyder?
The Army of Darkness.
The trailer.
I saw it.
Pretty crazy.
Batista.
Yeah, you know.
I thought it was interesting. Might watch it.
Yeah.
What was the other thing that came out? Oh, did you guys see the trailer for the Fast 9 movie?
I did not.
The new one that they released. 9. It's like every time they put out one of these movies, like the shit they do just gets like worse
and worse.
Ridiculous. Bigger. Like you just think like, okay, they took it to
got a one up.
Yeah. You know, it's like what can we do? So like there's a part in the trailer where there's a car that has like rockets strapped to it, and it's got wings, and it's strapped to a plane, and it detaches from the plane, and then all of a sudden they're flying a car.
Wasn't that in a cartoon called Mask?
Yeah.
I mean, did they have some arrows that would transform and the guy had a head?
I think there's a meme about that too already. Someone said, quit making this and make this.
Yeah, it's like oh my god already. It's like, please stop. And then they said, and then the funny thing is that they were like there was something that came up on my feed on Facebook that this is Fast 9 and then they're doing Fast 10, but Fast 10 is going to be the last in the series, and it's going to be a two-parter.
Oh, so that's what I was just going to say, because I heard this was the first part of a trilogy to end it. So that's what they're doing, is splitting up the second one.
God, I don't know how. What are they going to finally end it when fucking Vin Diesel dies? I mean, you know. It's like this guy's like a cat. He's got 9 fucking lives.
The only thing I ever liked him was the Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, that was okay. And that
I mean, I'm talking about for him. As far as movies he's done, that was
Bloodshot
besides
was
Guardians of the Galaxy, but that don't really count.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thor 2941, Fast and Furious 100, assisted living. this time we're not walking fast. We're walking furious.
Regaining the handicap spot.
Yeah.
The walker, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
The
Right.
walker.
Yeah,
the
this time we're not
geriatric
walking
crew.
fast. We're walking.
Got the
furious.
tennis balls under them.
Yeah. Oh my god. The serial. What is it? Thornton Applebottom is saying the series ends when they all convert to electric.
Right.
They're driving Teslas and Priuses.
Right.
That'd be great.
Oh, so that is very true. Survival comics. Vin Diesel was very good in Boiler Room. Boiler Room was a good movie. I like Boiler Room. That was a good movie. What is it? Oh, Matthew saying, "Are you my grandson?" That's funny. What is it? Love Kaylee Cuckoo is Harley Quinn. She has a potty mouth, laughing my ass off.
Yeah, her thing blew up. That one, the Harley Quinn animated series, or
Yeah.
I
show?
heard that blew up pretty good.
Yeah.
What is it? They should have ended the Fast and Furious. It would have had a greater legacy. Like, damn, all these movies they just want to make a movie. Yeah, it's a money grab at that point. They know they're going to get people to watch it. Who else scored on Doggy Coin today? Dogecoin.
Yeah, what is
Doggy.
that? I saw something about
It's
that.
it's currency. It's crypto. The
It's a
cryptocurrency.
but it was literally a few weeks ago. I want to tell you, under 10 cents, and it blew up to like $1. So if you had bought, let's say, $10,000 worth at 10 cents, and now it went to $1,
Yeah.
you just multiply it to 100K.
Yeah.
You know.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What is up, XL Toy Hunter? Hello, fellow collectors.
Steve is asking me when I'm doing a video again. Had a lot of personal life stuff going on that I won't bore you with, but dog's bad health and the wife had surgery, so life's been a little bit upside down. But as soon as I get a piece that was missing out of a statue that I got, I'm actually ready to film, and we'll have something out shortly.
Woohoo! Half-Fast is coming back with a half-fast vengeance.
Yes, just took a break.
This time it's not just being about. This time it's just not being full half-assed.
Full ass.
Yeah, full
fast.
Yeah, full fast.
You never
It's
go
about being
full
half-assed.
half.
You ain't
So
doing
what's
it right.
everyone got ordered that they're waiting on to come in that they're excited about?
Captain America got pushed back again for like the 50
Are
millionth
you
time.
serious?
Yeah, I got an email the other day. They're like, "Oh, what was it when we were doing the day we did on Wednesday when we were doing the collecting news?" I got an email that morning. They're like, "Oh, your final payment's been now pushed back till May. We apologize." Like, dude, like you realize it's been 2 years and 1 month since I've ordered this fucking hot toy, and it's
Which
So
cap
with that
is it?
happening, do you think
It's
do you
the-
feel like it's not going to live up to what you've been expecting just because
Well,
you're tired of waiting on it?
So here's the fun fact. So it got released in Hong Kong, and I got tired of waiting for it. So I bought it months ago, direct from Hong Kong, and I have it. It's right here on.
Okay. So
display.
you're just waiting on the one that you ordered.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the one I ordered because I'm. I'm giving it to OG Geek. So I'm waiting for that to come in because
This is the in-game one?
Yeah, it's the one from Endgame that came with Thor's hammer and the broken shield and all that stuff.
Nice.
So it's like, yeah, dude, it's like I got so tired of waiting for it, and like I see like all these people like, I got tired of waiting. I bought it from Hong Kong, so I reached out to one of those companies in Hong Kong, and they were kind enough to hook it up. So it was just like. Again, like I got tired of it. I mean, 2 years already. I mean, there's a threshold for that stuff. It's like I've already paid for the damn thing. It's like, come on.
The movie's over 2 years old. Like,
Yeah, the movie's over already. I mean, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Art said, "Sorry to hear, Craig. Made love for you."
Oh, hey.
Are you alone, Art? Or I think he was trying to say much love.
Yeah. Arch is
I don't know. That's debatable.
Right.
Got a 50-50 shot with that.
Yeah.
He made love and was thinking of me.
It would have been different. It would have been different if it came from King Dingaling.
Yeah, I made love while thinking of you, Craig. Yeah. Survival.
Like, make me a rotating hot dog stand.
Oh my God.
Right. The hot dog stand did it.
Survival Comics is saying I got the XM Joker Orochi Green Lantern coming in a few weeks.
I said what I said. He said.
That's funny.
Told you, 50-50 shot.
Wow. sorry.
What about you, Craig? What do you got coming in?
Big love.
Oh, mercy. There is a C-word Magneto that is on the slow boat from China, literally. The Iron Studios
canal.
Sentinel should be. I'm not sure why everybody overseas has gotten them, and we're still waiting.
Oh, you ordered the Sentinel?
Yeah, I got all 3 of them.
Oh, nice.
So that's why I got to build that cabinet right there.
That's gonna be nice. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't collect because there's so many of them that I would want with X-Men. So once I saw that, I was like, I can represent, fill
Everything.
that right with but whenever you put all 3 of them together, it's like a 6.5, 7 foot footprint. So
Damn.
nuts. Yep.
Yeah, it's massive. I saw it. It's humongous. But
You
it's
saw it in
beautiful.
person?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was just beautiful. I mean, I had already gotten like 1 or 2 like 1/10 scale stuff, and I was like, man, this is really nice. I never had anything a quarter scale or PF, and a friend like, no, dude, just sell a few things, and I did, and then I like get the one you want, and I got Cap from Endgame from Iron Studios, and it's like, well, they got Cyclops. Oh wait, they got Jean Grey. Oh, they got Gambit. Oh, they like Wolverine. It's like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I just got Colossus recently, so the only X-Men I got missing is Rogue. But at the end of it, I'm like, I could have just avoided all that and just gotten 3 Sentinels with everything.
Some of their 10 scales are better than any quarter scale I've seen, like the Nightcrawler and that Scarlet Witch they just made. I'm like, somebody do that in quarter scale.
Oh, I need that Omega Red. That Omega Red that they made is beautiful.
Yeah.
And I know XM had one, but that's sold out, and that's an arm and a leg at XM. But
those 10 scale those statues that go along with those Sentinels are awesome.
They're doing an exceptional job.
They did. Yeah.
And then wait till they bring out the X-Men and the MCU, and then you're going to need stuff from that.
Yeah, and then you're going to reboot it. Yeah. Then you're going to be selling those. But.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm waiting. As a hot toy figure collector, I'm waiting on X-Men hot toys already because I would definitely like to get those in my collection. I'm tired of I'm kind of tired of buying Iron Mans and other stuff, and like a lot of the same guys. Like I want to buy other stuff. Like that's why I was so like gung ho on getting the Doctor Strange, and I got Black Panther and T'Chaka. I got my 3-0 Soundwave back with Ravage from George. So so I'm happy I got that. So now I can unbox that and put that up. I've been going hard on those 6 scale Mondo Masters of the Universe figures. Yeah. Those things are freaking awesome, and they're reasonably priced. They're actually cheaper than Hot Toys, which is great. So it's always great to find stuff that's a little on the less than expensive side. What is that? Steve, that's Charlie Martinez. His collection is badass. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was asking about the
wall of
Magneto's.
Yeah. Thor's saying that the X-Men Hot Toys comic base would be great.
Oh, I listen. They finally just got the Iron Man one that they're doing Hot Toys is doing a Marvel Comics line, and they announced the Iron Man one. That Iron Man one looks awesome, so I'm hoping that leads them down the comic line, and they can start putting out comic book pieces, because I'm not a big fan of the Sideshow figures. Mm-hmm. And Sideshow is known to put out more of the comic looking ones for their 6 scale line. So I'm hoping this leads now to Hot Toys doing that. So I actually would like it if they had done Hot Toys, X-Men comic book style in Hot Toys. That wouldn't have been bad. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for.
But then which rendition? So like you got to pick the artist, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they got to do the Jim Lee. You got to do the Jim Lee ones. You got to do the Jim Lee ones.
But like I'm still a fan of the classic Dave Cockrum, style, the old school stuff. Like issue 107, 100, and all that. But Jim Lee's just iconic. That's why I got the statues that I have. But I'm missing that Rogue, and I know Sideshow's making a Storm, but I can't get Storm unless she's coming, and unless there's a Bishop announced. I'm sorry, I need a Bishop there,
We Ride every day is saying, Seth, you're going to give yourself pink eye, scratching your junk, and then rubbing your eye. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Somebody fart in your face?
I guess. I don't know. You get, what is it? It's called, there's actually a proper vernacular term for it. It's actually called cocksaki. I promise you it's a real thing. Look it up. It's when it's more common with little kids when they touch their poop and then they rub they rub the eyes. That's actually referred to as cocksaki. So just saying that. Juan is saying, hey Seth, are you collecting the Transformers with the characters you like or what? Yeah, I'm actually right now. I'm just buying anything Transformers I see within reason. I'm really going hard on Transformers right now. Thor's saying, yeah, that Iron Man is on my radar. Why is Hot Toys Iron Man covered in plastic? I don't know why that is. I mean, it's die cast, but I guess they're giving you the option of displaying it with the plastic piece and without. So
you can take it off.
Yeah, you can take it off. Okay. I'm not 100% sure why they're doing that. I mean, that's kind of weird in my opinion, but I mean,
it'll come off honestly, one way or another.
Yeah, I honestly,
right.
What we're all speculating right now. I won't know anything until I physically have it in hand. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I don't want to keep anybody waiting, so or holding everybody up from their Friday night. So thank you so much for joining us on another episode of That Geek Show. Make sure you guys go check out Ralph No More Mutants tomorrow on Instagram at 2 p.m. where he will be doing a live stream with the gentlemen from Fig Pins, and go check.
Calvin will join me.
Yeah, Calvin's going to join you?
Yeah, we're going to try to see if we could do 3 on Instagram Live.
Nice.
So, yeah, I think you could do 4. So, guys, come join us. We're just going to be chatting it up and geeking out. So,
and then, as always, guys, make sure you go subscribe and follow to my man Craig with Half-Ass Reviews, the wisest of wizards, and go check out all his previous content. You thought my intros were good? No. I can't even hold a candle to this guy's intros. His intros are the best. One of the intros that I highly recommend you go check, which is probably still my favorite to this day, is the Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. So, I knew you were going to say that.
Yep. Followed closely by Bob Ross.
Yeah, followed closely by Barbara. Yeah, I'm just smacking the brush.
Only 300 people have seen that, so please go watch the video.
Which is a shame. You guys have no idea what you're missing out on.
The creativity level has been taken up a notch every single time.
For real.
Come on.
And then, of course, as always, you can see Frankie right here on MCE with us, the Raging Mando, and
movie nights,
and you can see Craig and Frankie, and Calvin. Calvin's taking a break tonight, and obviously George is in the very magical place tonight. He's in his happy place. So
he's making love and thinking of us.
Yeah. I doubt that highly, but just saying. So, as always, guys, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and check out all the excellent content we offer at MCE. Don't forget, if you guys haven't checked already, I dropped another hunt video today, and then also make sure you guys tune in Monday for the latest review that George has. If you're already a member, you already have access to that review, so you can go check that out. If not, make sure you join, and you can go get access to that review before it drops. And I will be singing everybody out right now. So it's so hard to say goodbye to all you in the chat. Thank you to Ralph, Craig, and Frankie for joining me tonight. And George left me hanging. Yeah!
Like angels.
Yeah, like angels. Exactly. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Peace out.
And as always, keep it marvelous.
Marvelous.
So marvelous, you gotta keep it marvelous, yeah.